Hey, good morning, everybody. It is February 3rd, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and I'm going to look for some quick trades. I can get the chart going here. Sometimes it takes a while for the OBS software to pick it up. And I feel like we're running out of time because my target, I think on hourly, my target just hit. So I'm trying not to rush here, but there it goes. Okay, we gotta be fast. This fib would just hit the 50. We also have, I don't think we're gonna make it. We also have this order block. Gotta make it all pretty. Yeah. Food. 5 minute. So, some ideas here. I've already drawn all of this on NQ, but until I can see some convincing price action down here at the bottom, I'm just going to do a quick 110 on the minis, and then what is that, 25,570. Look at this gap down. These are micros, but that gap's there. Maybe micros are in a hurry. Go ahead and duplicate my drawings over here. Notice this looks a little different. Didn't pile into one hourly candle. And we're going to take that up. Oh, don't tell me we just missed it. Drawn good. Okay. So, we got two different things going on here. We just got our fill here on the mini. That was 100. The idea on the micros, if price action looks really good, is that we will hold to $500. I will hold. This is a paper account. It doesn't matter what I say. You guys do you. I'll do me. Ideally, you would hold at least back up to this 236 with an even high, with a likelihood of clearing out this high right here too. That's just me. That's my style. I shouldn't say everybody, like I'm painting some picture or something. Oh, we got some nice confluence here with the hourly order block and the 50% retrace. This whole pattern right here looks like it could be a reversal pattern to me. Oh, what just happened? Oh, we're still on mini. Okay, so let's go back to our micro. Oh, did I miss it? I didn't miss it, did I? Okay. I didn't think we'd get that much action. I don't want to see price come back down here. When I say down here, I don't want to see it come back down here and retest this hourly order block. I would love to just see it move back up with conviction. If you wanted to scale out, like if that was my thing, this would probably be a good target. This would be my personal safe target. And you could even talk me into taking profits here at the 50% retrace of this leg. Come on, don't do this. On our hourly candle, we just started one, a new candle like 7 minutes ago. So that is not ideal. It would have been great if this tag had happened like 30 minutes into the hourly candle. Which would give the hourly candle an opportunity to make, that wick. God, look at that. What a waste. Sorry about that, guys. It's me getting greedy. That should have been nailed the bottom. That should have been 72 handles. Easily 30. Like I should have just closed it. Greed, effing greed. I'm gonna get 505 on this one trade with 3 micros. Because that's how cool I am. That's my precision and blah 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 blah. Anyways, I promise I'm okay. Not really a lot to do now that we've come down here other than decide if there's a good opportunity to take another long here. Because we have 51 minutes left in this candle before we know for sure, or before it closes, and we know if it closes above the midpoint of this block or not. Like, yeah. Micros. Start building a position here. a small bearish fair value gap happening right here. Would like to see this candle close above it. Basically disrespecting it. We have 30 seconds left in this candle. I'm going to close that because I didn't like that the first 30 seconds of that candle looked like a fake out to the upside. And just give this some time. What's looking really good, look at all this green. I haven't seen this much green in weeks. For those who don't know, this is a custom indicator I made with the help of Copilot AI, helping me vibe code my way into an indicator that I like. And it's basically measuring the height, like how large the candle bodies are. And when the candle bodies themselves get too small, this will turn from, and it's kind of like a rolling count. So this indicator will turn from green to yellow, and if it gets really bad long enough, it goes to red. And it can go back. It can go from red to yellow, yellow to green. It just kind of gives me an idea of how large the price action is, if that makes sense. How leggy it is, how much movement it's making. And there's this little guy down here. And then there's what essentially is all of this. I mean, you could go to any lower time frame, or maybe even a slightly larger, higher time frame than 1 hour. And this whole thing could be an FVG somewhere. I'll get rid of this. It's not true. I'm going to move it. So that we're not seeing it. Smashing through the middle of our 1 minute chart. See if we can TP number 2. Number 3. And then we'll, somewhere down here, wherever this guy bottoms out, I'd redraw my fib to come up with 50%. And that would be my TP number, my take profit number 1. Let's see. While we're just waiting, what I'm waiting for visually is something like this. So we'll see. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to check out some news. Factory Forex is what I use to look at financial calendars. I'm usually only interested in red and orange folders. No folders today, and there is now a cautionary note that says U.S. government data may be impacted by the shutdown. Tentative events are subject to delay, revision, or cancellation. For the rest of the week, we have two folders, red folders tomorrow, 8:15 and 10 a.m. Thursday's unemployment claims are tentative. Friday's 10 a.m. red folder is preliminary UOM consumer sentiment. I don't know about those. Quick recap on the P&L. Uh, 155.84, 145, 21, and 27. This first trade down here, this was me way pre-market, looking for a long too early, and it was risky. It was something, that's why I didn't, it just happened to show up before the stream, so I thought, yeah, I'll try it. It's not a trade I would have taken on the stream, because I literally set it with a $500 stop and a $500 take profit, and just walked away and went to the grocery store, went and got coffee, came back to the house, and it was stopped out. But for the stream, which is the proving ground for myself, and just establishing a live track record, 145, 21, 27. And these are with micros. Well, the first one's a mini. What I'm probably going to be doing down here is taking some real small bites with some really tight stops. Until I can get a decent read on whether or not we're reversing down here. And sometimes it is really subtle, like this could be it. if you can even imagine that. There's so much on the chart. Sorry guys, this is getting pretty ridiculous, but on a 30-second time frame, and I know some of you guys trade those even smaller. This is a bullish fair value gap. It's not, not my opinion. That's what it is. Most likely. I mean, if you want to get really technical, keep it straight on the 1 minute. It's that guy. So let's look for candle body close above this. And really, this guy's kind of a stinker up here. Because we might get this, but then not clear this one. And it just turned into who knows. We've got about 10 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. Look at that push down right before. And basically the same thing down here. Like if I get a candle body close below this low, there's a good chance, one, that price is going to go low enough that I can at least continue going lower for long enough for me to at least get a quick short scalp in. And potentially maybe even heading down to this next order block. Let's see what happens here. I don't want to see much of a pullback into this down close candle. Oh, that's not a small bite, is it? Sorry, habit. And oh, I didn't even have time to put my stop down there. Okay, another small bite. Now we are 15 seconds left in this candle. Most likely, new candle body below this previous low. So I might consider another bite right here. Try to do $27 because, if I take into consideration fees, every trade, for a lot of us, or some of us, every trade costs $1 or $2 or whatever. So this was a good entry and a good read. I just didn't want to hang around long enough. So it is what it is. Down here, it's moving pretty quick. We're going to do this the right way, which is a bracket. I don't want ticks. 105. I think that's how that works. I haven't. This whole window looks different than it used to. See if it did it correctly. So it didn't put my. Oh, I guess it did put my stuff down there. It's just way down there because we're. Oh yeah, we're on micros. I'm gonna hide. Well, first get our bearings. Nope. It's my next hourly candle. Really far away. I'm gonna hide this order block so that we're just kind of not cluttering up the charts. And that is 1 hour. Out in here. Still getting some decent sized candle bodies. This displacement and possibly kind of a V shape starting to show up. This as a reversal pattern looks a lot more believable than this kind of flat, lumpy, lazy pattern that was, I mean, it's technically doing, you know, low, high, lower, low, lower, high, higher, low, and then we didn't even clear it here, so we'll see. Probably should have went short here. I was really hoping that this was the reversal though. And we can get this guy out of there. I think we'll at least come back to here so we could close that out, break it even, or maybe down $2 or something. But I don't want to lose any more, so we'll set that up there. What are we at? 145. Call it 66. 90 something. 110. 120, I mean, 160. So 260, I mean, we're at 260. If we can get this, let's just close this, because I didn't like how that candle, the timing of that candle, like it's almost done and it barely made it back down there. So I'm going to close that out. Let's do our math. Might be best to be done for the day. Currently 158.35. And we started the day with 155.84. 251. Let's see. How many work days are in a year? I'm asking Google. Typically 260 to 261 weekdays. Minus taxes. Womp womp. I don't know, you guys gotta do your own taxes. $49,000 a year, making $250 a day in the market. I'm deciding. I have decided if I'm going to call it or not for the day. We're at 33 minutes on the stream. Yeah. Moving my stop up. We cleared. Well, I don't know that we cleared it, but it was close enough that I didn't feel like I didn't have time to, yeah, feel like I didn't have time to draw the line and all that. So, again, not another. How do I say this? If this was the final reversal pattern, like that I'm looking for down here for this whole area down here, I would have liked to see this candle push past these three down close candles. It did not. So, still hanging in there, thinking we might come down to this hourly order block. And we still have we have 26 minutes still before price even needs to get back up to the midpoint of this order block. I hit it earlier because it was just bothering me. But I don't know, maybe we do this. And then we make it back just in time. All this squiggly stuff is because magnets are on. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that. Oh, maybe not. It's just me being squiggly. So just kind of rinse and repeat. This guy goes away. He's mitigated. New candle starting. I would like to see this candle come up in here. I'm going to play this really tight. Yeah. That was probably the better entry right there too, because you've got your drawing. Just trying to draw these fair value gaps easier. So what I like right now is if price has a reason to come back down lower than, I think we've already mitigated that fair value gap. Let's get out of there. If price has a reason to, in fact, I could pull this down a little bit more. If price has a reason to come all the way back down here, it's probably not just to sweep this and move higher, or sweep this and move higher. It's probably to come down here to this order block. I'm gonna mute myself and put some music on while I knock out some work, and I'll be right back. And hopefully I'll be down here somewhere when I get back. But this is my last target for the day, and if we can't get this, I'll end stream. But I just want to give it some time. We got 20 minutes left in this hourly candle. And if it just continues higher, then we'll work that out when we cross that bridge. All right. See you in a minute. Okay, well, let's get our music back down. This is looking really good for continuation to the upside. The question now is where to get in long. And we've just started this vertical purple that you can kind of see going on in the chart. We're now inside the 20-minute macro window that ICT likes to use, or at least reference, he says, when there are no red folders, orange folders, news, or he calls them reasons to explain price action. He says he looks for macros occurring in the last 10 minutes of the hourly candle and next 10 minutes, first 10 minutes of the following candle. So a 20-minute window centered on each hourly candle, if you want to think of it that way. So we're using micros here. I'm going to take one here. I need to get some stuff out of here. I really would like one here just in case that's our flip-flop. Oh, you know it. Did I not draw my... I didn't redraw it, did I? God, there's just too much going on in here. Nope. Just wanting to redraw my fib. Not grab my... Yep. Okay, so that was my mistake. My fib was still drawn really short. So we've got we're in for 2 micros. We got 13 seconds left. Could still possibly work where this level is respected and we see continuation, but I could also get another contract down here at the 618. So many dotted lines. Sorry, guys. Get this stuff figured out. Everything's just in the way. And I know the Trading View software doesn't know what I'm trying to do, but okay, so we didn't get filled on that one. Just try to keep these separate. $176. That's my first fill right here. I don't want to see it come back down below that 236 on the fib. And if it does, we'll close out for, whatever, 63 bucks. But I have a feeling it's going to launch up here and we'll be all right. And really, at this point, I'm no longer interested in picking up longs any lower than this entry right here. If this starts to stall out, we got 25 seconds left in this candle, I will close this. want to see it go any lower. 3 seconds left. Maybe a little tiny pullback right here, and then push on through. Let's go. There it is. Now, for you super holders, all I've traded down here, and this is just my opinion, all I've traded down here is just trying to catch a piece of the reversal. The various moments of it where it looks familiar enough that I'm confident enough to take the trade. The argument could be made that if that's the pullback, we're back on the hourly. If this is the pullback to the 50, get that out of here. Whatever these drawings are, that price is most likely going to come back to this 236, the 25.829. You guys have the stomach to hold for that. I mean, like 1 micro or whatever. You know, that'd be a pretty long hold. But overnight range was 127, so, and we've already, so there's our overnight range. AM session has dropped down pretty low and respected what's on the hourly, this order block. So I like longs up to this 236, but I would still be cautious of something lower. Anyways, I'm going to call it for the day. And let's redo our math real quick. We are finishing the day with 151.8, 151.084. We started with, look at all these little bites, 155.84. Look at that, 500 on the nose. How about that? Done for the day. We're done for the day. This has been a great day to trade. See you guys. Bye.